Okay, let's go. Ladies first.
Aww.
Forward.
Where the lights are, you need to put stickers there. Nobody knows how to put
Okay.
that switch on. Welcome.
All right, too. My name is Ricardo Lino, and I'm a wheel addict.
I'm Janice, the wife.
The wife. Okay, so we've been wanting to do this video for quite a while, but it just hasn't happened. Why, Janice?
Just life. We've just been extremely busy at work front and home front, and life is just...
Good.
I won't say life is good. Huh? Hola!
Boa tarde. Tchau, tchau. Com licença. There was a customer.
Oh.
Okay, we have a couple of things that we want to talk to.
Such another promised land.
We're gonna start by, I don't know if we said it before, that we have sponsors for this place right now. You guys might have seen a lot of videos that we filmed here, but the whole goal is to keep on filming, but also to have more people coming to this place.
Exactly. So basically, in the past, we live in a small town where there isn't much accommodation available at the moment, and we live in the middle of like Lisbon, which most people fly into or start off their traveling point
Portugal's capital, so.
to. Yeah, and then there's Algarve, which is, so we're literally in the middle. So we
By the coast. Very important.
by the coast. And basically we have a lot of people that want to come skate for the day or just come and say hi, but then it's so far to drive and there's nowhere to stay. So basically we thought, you know, let's make a plan B. And for this plan B to work and for the park to stay alive.
And the reason for that is when we first moved in was actually during the pandemic. We didn't really have a place that we could skate. We didn't know what was going to happen. We were starting a small shop and we were really putting everything on the shop, thinking that the shop would be the way to go. So we would also need more space, and that's one of the reasons why we moved in.
Anyway, so for us to make the plan B and to keep the warehouse going, because obviously we made adjustments and we made the shop a bit smaller, but we will get to that later. For this to continue going on, we had to get some sponsors involved to help us keep the
We are
shop
very
going.
proud of our
And we're
sponsors.
so grateful and
We start
so
with
happy.
that one, with that shop over there. The WHEELADDICT shop is our main sponsor. Then we got some sponsors.
It's in no particular order.
That's going to be a hard one to read. That one right there, Endless Blading. They've been like my favorite big wheel frame to skate. And we have a really good relationship with Endless, so we just put everything together. They've been supporting this project, we've been supporting their project, and it's how it works. We work together. Right here, you can see a couple of stickers from a brand that you may know, probably because they were the biggest brand in the 90s, and they still are one of the biggest brands in skating. That's Rossi's, one of our sponsors. Then, over there, you got another sponsor, which is Kaya. Kaya basically makes the roller skates that we advise most people to use in ramps, and also because it was a company that I used to work with. So
And most of our team riders skate.
yeah, most of our team riders skates with Kaya skates, and it's also a skate that I worked on the developing of the ramp skate that they are making right now, so it would only make sense to work with them. Then there are two skate shops from a really good friend of mine that is probably one of the best skate shops in the world too. One of them being Adam Skate, which is a core aggressive skate shop. These same guys that have these core aggressive skate,
Hidden skates.
the same guys that have an aggressive skate core shop, they also have a shop that it's actually, they have like a chain of shops in Poland. They have shops all over. It's called Bladeville, and they also ship worldwide, and you can see it right there. And then on top, we got Micro, which is the company that hires me for my job, other than making these YouTube videos. Micro was another one of our sponsors. They make, for now, free skates, urban skates, slalom skates, skid skates, speed skates, ice skates. They make a lot of skates, and they're another one of our sponsors. And last, for now, we got Blank by Rollerblade. They also wanted to join us on this venture. So yeah, thank you so much to all of our sponsors. We are still talking with some other brands. One of them is actually a brand of a product that I use every day. I can't really say what it is, but we're gonna be speaking in the future about that. Now, let's go to part number 2, and I'm gonna pass it to my partner so she can talk about number 2.
Number 2 is not something that I really
We can go up.
We're talking about the art because we have...
The number 2 is the art. Oh, sorry. So, of course, you've seen we got this amazing draw in the wall with 4 characters. On the right side, you got friend. Next to the friend, you got robot.
What was that?
Next to the robot, you got Airy. And in the end, you got cat. And they all know why we do this, right? They all know it's because it's fun. This art that we got here was made by Team Robot, which is a very good friend of mine. He made this skate park full of friends everywhere. And we are also working on something else with Tim, but we're gonna speak about that later in this video. Yeah, we have
hidden and stuck all around the warehouse, so it's like you need to find them all.
Okay, we'll get back to Tim in a second, but before we speak more about Tim, let's go to topic number 3.
Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so this is all the exciting things that we have been working so hard on. Okay, so as we mentioned earlier, we had to make a plan B to accommodate people that come and visit or stay. So let's get a shed. And we would like to thank
Academia dos Patins for the shed.
for the shed who sponsored it.
Get in. She doesn't know where the lights are.
I do, but I want to know why my beds look like this. Who's still on my beds?
Okay, so what exactly is the shed, Janice?
So the shed consists out of 6 places to sleep. So it's 3 bunk beds. You got a top and a bottom, obviously. It will be up on the website when this video goes live. And basically different people can either book a bed for the night, so there'll be a bed option, or there will be to book the whole shed out. Obviously that's like for private use, so obviously that will come a little bit more expensive, but yeah, so
and everyone has access to the skate park when they...
So you have access to the skate park. There are hot showers downstairs. There is a kitchenette with a microwave, fridge, etc.
And we also have that it's not yet open the testing station, but basically we give whoever comes around the possibility, if they are skaters, if they want to try
so you
any
kind
of...
have a little bit of access to things that are not out on the market yet, some of Ricardo's
Or
stuff.
some of them are on the market, but they don't have the possibility of testing them. Like, so I have all these skates that I use for YouTube videos, all these frames, all these different wheels, and we want to give people the possibility of trying it. So that's also a pro, I would say. You want to say anything else? The view. We got a view. So let me show you the view. When you stay at the shed,
you can have your morning coffee and look out.
this is the real room with the view. This is what the room with the view looks like.
So some people, you know, would love a sea view, others would like a mountain view. Skaters, they want a street park view when they wake up in the morning. We had a couple of people test it out already.
Oh yeah.
So we had, the first one was the artist. That was when it was like fresh.
They gave us some feedback.
Everybody gave us feedback on what we can change and do different. And obviously it was very cold the weekend that they stayed here. So we've got an extra warm, fluffy blanket.
Then we got the second group of people.
The second group was
like
Nicholas
Cody
Swan
and Nicholas and all the Americans. They came and they stayed. They gave us other feedback from other things that we wanted to change, such as getting like individual lights for everyone, and having like plug points per bed, so everyone have their own like charging station or all that. Then we had to make one final test, so we asked some of our team riders to come in, and they actually enjoyed it. They still gave us the feedback, which you are sorting it out. There were some people snoring, but Janice already has a plan.
I can't do anything about the snoring, but yeah, the earplugs. I'm getting earplugs for everybody. That will be included.
So you can bring your snoring friend, you're sorted.
I was like, what was I doing about your snoring friend? Anyway, I'm getting earplugs for everybody.
Yeah, that is it.
So
It's now open to to book. There will be other stuff that we're going to be talking about, but before we talk about that also has to do with these, we're first going to show you the state of the shop. We're going to talk about it. Janice, you're the boss.
So guys, we have mentioned in a couple of videos before, obviously, you know the story, the shop wasn't really working for us. It was just not making us happy. So we decided to minimize the shop. So we are kind of stocking a few selective brands, and these are brands that work with us and support what we do, so therefore we will support what they do. So you'll see our range is much, much smaller. It's also kind of, we're just trying to make sure there is stock for the people who come and skate and come and visit us. So we'll have like a different aggressive range, wheels, frames, different things for them to change while they're here. And then obviously we will have a small selection of urban and roller skates. But our main focus is not going to be to try and be the biggest skate shop in the world. That's not where we saw ourselves anymore.
Did we ever saw that ourselves there?
No.
We tried to grow.
We tried to grow and it just didn't work for us.
Yeah.
And we realized that, and we realized that's not our passion to be Europe's biggest.
It's like we're being surrounded, we love being surrounded by people. And when you're trying to be in a business that there's a lot more people into it, it's kind of like competition. And some people can take competition in a healthy way. Example, Eden Skate, Bladeville, these are shops that like we have always been friends with everyone.
At the end of the day, we're all here to help each other out and to have the sport grow and not to be competitive about it. So yeah, so we help people, people help us, and that's what it is.
Yeah, that's it.
And we will also, again, we'll talk about it in a sec, but we will be working more on our own things and our clothing line and...
Yeah, let's go down and let's talk about that now. So, come. We just put the TV up. So if you want to watch any episode... Deco is back. We'll talk about Deco in a second. What's up, Deco? And if you want to watch the latest episode of Jump Street Podcast, you can watch it here when you book with us. You got a shower.
Oh, so here's the kitchenette. There's a microwave, there's a fridge, there's coffee and tea and cutlery and everything. And this will be zooped up a little bit. And then...
Yeah, you need to see that. Inky Steve was friendly enough to...
His and hers.
Man's toilet.
And the female's toilet. And then just your warm shower. So all good. All your needs by here.
And now we're gonna get into the set and we're gonna finish this video. Where do you wanna sit? Okay. Okay, so now that we're here, let's talk about events and the collaboration that we're doing with the artists. Yeah, we'll talk that in a second. Now, about the events. Whatever we're going to be talking now will only start in June. Why, Janice?
So basically, when you guys see this video, the accommodation will be up and live to book on the website. We will be blocking out certain days, obviously, when there will be events, because these will be run slightly differently, because obviously some of them have workshops involved, and so there will be package deals for that, for attending the workshop and having the accommodation. Unfortunately, in May, there are no events booked due to myself and Ricardo not being in the country for the whole month. So our events are starting from June.
Okay, but if you want to book to stay in accommodation in May, Janice had an idea.
Of course, we're going to run a little opening special for the month of May, so that it will be at a discounted price. Awesome. So make sure you check out the website.
Now, for June, we already have some events, as we were just saying. And one of the events is going to be probably one of your favorite quad skaters in the world. Her name is Barbara Luciana. She's Argentinian. She's in Europe. And we were able to book her for a weekend here at the WHEELADDICT Skatepark. So we are not giving you dates yet, but please be aware those dates will be out very soon and you'll be able to book. It's going to be very limited, especially the accommodation, but also for the workshop it's going to be limited. Of course, the place is not too big, so you need to be aware if you want to be part of this. Also, we don't have dates yet, but we are expecting the whole Roses team to come and do something here with us. So if you're a big fan of Nils Jansson's, Bobby Spasov, who knows, maybe even you two go to From Japan. Well, be on the lookout on our website, be on the lookout on our social media. We'll be advertising that. Also...
Oh, and then my favorite skater.
Which one?
Ricardo Lino.
She makes fun of me all the time.
We'll be doing a workshop on this.
So basically, I even wrote it here. It's an introduction to ramp skating, and it will be for quad and for inline skaters. If you want to get into aggressive skating, or if you want to go into quad skating in ramps, I'll be doing a workshop on the 16th and 17th of July. This is the only one that I'm giving dates. By now, you should be able to actually reserve it on the website, right?
Yeah, can't wait.
Yes.
And book my spot.
Okay, and now...
So just to go back onto the accommodation and the events, etc. So the whole thing behind the people staying here, there's different things we can offer, basically. We live in one of the best surfing destinations in Portugal, especially for beginner surfers. I mean, there are waves for more advanced surfers, but we have the perfect waves for beginner surfers. So what we also can do is we can, if you're a group and if you want us to book you in surf lessons, we have yoga instructors, we have...
Yeah, we basically live in a cape, just for people to understand. We live in areas like a cape, meaning that we will... It's not an island, I cannot obviously say that it's an island, but we have like beach in different directions. You can go, if you're looking to go to a deserted beach,
Deserted beach.
Deserted beach, you have one, two cases. It even has our name. You can find like beach all over. You have like pretty good surf schools, a couple of different ones, mainly for beginners. But of course, if you're like a more advanced surfer, this is also area that you'll enjoy.
Yeah, so basically there's way more to offer than what we're just saying, oh, you can come sleep and and skate all day. There is great surf around,
and there's
amazing skate parks within the area that we can organize for you to go and see and skate in. So it's going to get a little bit more, obviously this is a new learning curve for us, and we're busy testing it out, and obviously we're not here for the first month, but after that we will be able to be more hands-on with the bookings and take people out and do little tours, etc., etc., etc.
About the skate park. So basically, of course, you have access to this place. But about 2-3 weeks ago, the BMXers from this area just made their own DIY park, which is amazing. You can check this clip. Boom. That was filmed there, and this was all made by the BMXers. And the municipality is also, they've been saying that there's a new skate park about to open anytime soon, so we're just waiting for that. It was actually made by the same guys that made ours and the guys that also worked with Academia de Patins, who worked with us on this.
I can't say the name.
Academia
dos
Patins.
You're
going to Portuguese lessons.
Academia dos Patins.
Academy.
I get that part. Academia
dos
Patins.
Okay.
Academia dos Patins.
Patins. Anyway.
Nailed it.
That's the part of the events. Now, going to the last thing that we wanted to talk about, which we will make a different video just about that. But we've been working on a collaboration with two brands that we really enjoy. One of them being the artist, Tim Robert, the guy that made all the art. And he actually made something else.
Just can you take your daughter's clip off here?
It's all good.
Thank you.
We got the friend here with us. So if you like
So
this,
cute.
if you like these friends, we're also making some a clothing line collaboration with Team Robot. And the truth is, we wanted to make something. I've said that before here on this YouTube channel. We wanted to go more like in the brand way and less in the shop way, if that makes sense. So we try to put more effort into our clothing, especially the one coming in the future. So what we did for this collaboration, we had to collaborate with probably the best quality clothing that we have in inline skating at the moment, and that comes from Berlin. It's called Edo Goods. It's from an inline skater who actually studied fashion, and it's someone that I know for a long time. His name is Dirk. He was actually with us.
He stayed by us a couple of weeks ago.
This is what we're trying to do. We're trying to get everyone to get into the same, and this is what this collaboration is going to be.
So you're basically supporting 3 skaters and not just us.
It's like it's like we wanted to get the shirts for this new we could have just gone to a factory in Portugal, but we have someone from the inline skating community who's been working on it for so long. We know that the quality is proven, so we chose to use his shirts. Then we wanted the heart to have something to do with us, and there's nothing that will have more to do with us than the heart that we have on the walls. So we have these 4 characters that are on the walls making 4 different shirts, and they should be again, there will be a different video made just about these soon. And yeah, of course, if you want to support what we're doing, that's another way. And yeah, it's for you guys that also skate, so that is it. Do we have anything else that you would like to talk about in this video?
I think we covered it all.
Yeah, there might be some minor details, so if you have any doubts about what we're talking here, well...
Oh, so basically, this is quite important.
I knew it.
So basically, as you can imagine, it's me, Ricardo, and Alex that run this show at the moment, and poor Alex is going to be left alone for a month.
No, it's not.
But we still all work remotely. But what I'm trying to say is, so as you can imagine, our emails and stuff get swamped. So anything related to do with the shed, the accommodation, the events, we have a separate email address that is set up.
Which is right here.
So any inquiries, any questions, any group bookings, anything related to staying over or events, please keep that separate from the actual Wheel Addict shop and stock, just because, it's just really hard to keep control of that. And also not on Instagram messages. Try and use the emails that are provided for each shop, just because we get a lot of comments and a lot of messages and things obviously go missing.
So use The Shed at Wheel Addict.
Yes, so the name is The Shed.
Yes, we said it.
We've never said it. Let's get a shed.
I've said it from the beginning. When you open the door, you said it, The Shed.
Oh, it's called The Shed.
She just realized it. Anyway, the email is
The Shed
at wheeladdict.shop. That's good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Friend is happy. So with that being said, there will be more videos following up on these, like from the merch, the events. There will be more videos following up. We hope you guys enjoy this. If you have any doubts about any of the things that we spoke here, well, you're more than welcome to drop us a comment. You know the email if it's related to the shed, or if you want anything related to our shop, to products or anything like that, you can contact us via
support@wheeladdict.shop.
Yes, and now we're done. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this video, do not forget to subscribe to this channel.
Press the like button. Boop, 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 boop.
And
can you press it more than once?
They can try to press the dislike, it doesn't show anything.
I know.
But
I'm so grateful for that.
More important than anything else, just don't forget why we all started skating.
Because it's fun, and if you do forget, we have it written on our wall.
So